MLB The Show's coverage of Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Batting second.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Strasburg is currently third in All-Star fan voting among starting pitchers, so he's hopeful at least to get an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And he falls behind 0-2. Marte leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box now, David Peralta. Batting average for him entering play stands right at 280. Ready with the 1-0. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Grounded down the third baseline. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. A pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. On to the bottom. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, if you were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately, in his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today. Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
In there, now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
The 3-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw down to first, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Trey Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Peralta, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and the tying run is in to score from third, and he is in at third base with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Popped him up. Walker ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. First pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Thames behind 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. The tag, and he is out at third, and with at the plate now, Christian Walker, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here. Adam Eaton digging in next. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
And in steps Scott Kingery. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting eighth.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Peralta. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta is under it. 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals.
At the plate, Andrew Stevenson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Acuna digs in now.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A man at third with 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hot shot down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batter number 7.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. This is line to left. Peralta is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Digging in now, Juan Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Ketel Marte. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
David Peralta stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Ground ball right side. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The third base, number 5.
So here's Eduardo Escobar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the... Stepping into the box, Eric Thames. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. There's a strike with the breaking ball. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 4.
So striding in, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled off. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 50.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Looking at his career totals, Marte. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The catcher, Kurt.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And another foul ball. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The pitcher, number
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Popped him up. Vogt has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Stevenson. He singled his last time up. Grounded to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. No hits to this point. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 home. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in the game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate, David Peralta. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Ahmed stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Juan Soto to the plate now. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marte is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. National 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Eduardo Escobar.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Out
in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
1-0 the count. Grounded back up the middle. Turner has it. And that's the second out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Turner loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Merrill Kelly will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carson Kelly will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Pitch on the way.
Adam Eaton.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Now batting, third baseman.
Michael Taylor will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first for the Nationals. Number 3.
So now to the plate, Scott Kingery. Pitch outside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28.
So a runner at third. 2 men are out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Ryan Zimmerman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for Washington. Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Victor Robles will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 16, Victor.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go, and he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
Mike Lee takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Mike Lee.
To the plate now, Andrew Stevenson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Leaks ready, 0-2 on its way. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So that's now 7 triples for him on the season, fellas.
And Matt, that's a pretty good number. That tells me he loves to shoot the ball in the gap, and he's not afraid to go full throttle around the bases.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he'll get in there safely.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop,
Here now is Trey Turner. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the third baseline. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Corbin Martin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here now is Juan Soto. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. The 1-1. Fouled off. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. Peralta is there to make the catch and mercifully.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now playing center.
Max Fried has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for Washington.
Stepping up to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Yan Gomes is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 10, Yan Gomes.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Good battle. Count remains full. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Fried, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Starling Marte. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. And it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing any.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And it's fouled away. Taylor is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Digging in once again, Scott Kingery, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and they got him. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Popped him up. Walker over to his left. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Ketel Marte, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
David Peralta is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Bounce to first, right to him. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The third base.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. One out and a runner on third. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-1 the count now. Outside 2-1. Men on third with two down. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 10-2 the final in this game.